days, we're going to see whether or not Mr. T will obtain the crown witness.
That's what time?
I'll be telling you, early
and police can get the footage from there. First, I went to KFC when I just came to Mandeville because the baby wanted chicken and chips, and this was about 6:50 when I text mommy and said waiting on it. Then I meet them at 7:09 and I got to the hospital. And at the hospital was mommy, daddy, them. And they stayed with me for about an hour before they left. After an hour, they went home.
So it never used to lock the phone.
You know why she's saying the blood of Jesus? Because of the crown witness. That is why she's saying the blood of Jesus. Because we have a crown witness, Mr. T. Shani never produced her boarding pass, her itinerary. No, it was her words against the crown witness. Everyone saw the mother of the child as being the one with the motive to hurt Jayden. Her child got injured. She was crossed, hungry, miserable, head chip out, and she fly down, ready for broke up Jayden. Anywhere she was in. That is why you heard that person on the live stream saying the blood of Jesus. Because she is comparing Shanique's timeline to the crown witness timeline. But I say to you, Jamaica, if there is an itinerary that is checked out and verified that contradicts the crown witness accounts, if you are credible, you have to kick the crown witness aside. And me here say, the crown witness love beat. But I'm saying to you, it's not gonna outright free the family from murder. It's not. What it's gonna do is, it's gonna lay my case, Yard Boss TV case, to rest and leave it to the hands of the authority. And up to the family members or whosoever murdered Jayden to confess to the crime. Because if my crown witness gone, me case smash up. Huh? If my crown witness is not credible, me case smash up, me case done, me nah no case. Me nah no case. Me nah know about nobody else. Me nah have no case. Me can't solve this one here. Because I be a if and but me have to go but. If this one I go here so, if that the one I go there so. Let's continue listening to the crown witness.
And they used to lock the phone. Yes. But when I come in and we check the phone, like, you understand? The phone lock.
Yes.
Pull it up.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else in there.
Yeah.
So the driver same time we pick up back home and carry. He pick up in daddy and his bigger brother. We say head back and go. Maybe you know get no drive from Mandeville.
Yes.
And we head back out of Mandeville. Before we reach Mandeville, we meet up a new post station.
Yeah.
We tell the police. We say, officer, they go yard, me say me look out him nephew in law. So they go
Oh, that after about much more there.
no man, let's say early in about say 6:30, 7:45.
Pause it right there. So Mr. T now, 3 key timeline on Friday. A 9 o'clock sighting across the street at the pharmacy when put a key in a Shanique hand. Shanique and Tommy take the key and go a spur tree. Then around 3 o'clock again, he saw Shanique. And then around 6:30, 7 o'clock, he made contact with the Newport police station. Now, according to Miss Ann stated that they departed the hospital after 7. Mr. T, Demar, and Ann departed.
Pi is approximately equal to 3.1415.
The Sanctified Throne, the Sanctified Soul.
The 7. Miss Ann timeline is in sync. Most people believe that Wicked Ann is covering up for our wicked daughter because the Crown witness timeline on the Friday seems believable. Crown witness timeline seems believable. Let's continue.
The same Friday?
Oh, same Friday?
Yeah.
Confident?
Yes.
So Mr. Norman, Jayden not in a school so late. When Shani got the hospital, we were here. When Shani walked in, I was going to buy a smoke down at the hospital. So Shani walked in. I'm just a time now, really.
So what time you just say you reach at the hospital?
Reach our hospital maybe about say. You don't want to tell no less. I just tell you say I in the evening really that far.
What after 7?
No man, no man. Earlier that man. Maybe about say in the day. Maybe about cause school pass Friday is over 1:30.
Yeah.
So maybe I will say anyway after them the hours say.
After 1:30 they reach hospital.
No man, they reach school hospital maybe about say 3 after the hours, maybe a little later.
So just a time we try for work. As a people, them are Jayden to look a friend them. What is it? Yeah, your cousin. Who are the cousin? You are the cousin. I'm my friend. Alright, so yeah, madam going. Oh, alright, so they are from and alright, you know her. So watch out one. Where's no, that they said the uncle tell the truth, said that's the truth. Alright, so yeah. One skull boss, you know. Yeah, rich. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, so I'm lifting my friend, so I'm going to go down the road. Yeah. Yeah. So from that to know about Jayden.
So you're the last person from the community to speak.
What is that? Yeah. Them are
That are the 15-year-old.
15-year-old. Or him call and say Jayden to come home. What time call him? Was him call your phone and answer for you? Or catch you and Jayden a friend? Alright, people. So, yeah. So people were there, but big up on yourself now.
So a lot of people, some people had Jayden not going to school on the Friday. I think that is nonsense. They were just missing information. Some people say Jayden Smith was murdered on the Thursday. That is also nonsense. Jayden Smith went to school. And Jayden Smith probably lost his life on the Friday. If he was abducted and sacrificed, as some people believe, not just one people believe that, more than one. Because we have a lot of religious people within the Yardwas movement that believe that Jayden Smith was indeed sacrificed. Could it be that Jayden Smith was being tracked? And this was the perfect opportunity to kidnap him and sacrificing. But the first step to lend some credibility to this or to reshape this investigation is to get the release from my source to show the public the flight itinerary of Shani flying to Jamaica. That is the first step. And the Yard Boss TV, we have an open door policy to any of the family members who want to come and talk. It will be a controlled environment. It will not be no got you questions. It will not be any attacks. And if I can't verify what them are tell me, them can't come by here. If me can't hear the pureness in them heart, them now will come in front of my audience and tell my audience a bunch of nonsense. If me ask question and them a buck and shuffle, them now come over here. Them now come over here. But this is a major development. This is what we've been asking for. I've been calling for this months upon months upon months. Months upon months upon months. But people were searching for people who they can trust.
Thank you for the like from the top of the screen. Top of the screen, please. As soon as I me no gifts, so top of the screen, come over here, beg. Day after tomorrow, my birthday.
That was the problem. I'm not going to change the person that I am. The person who everyone with an open mind listen. That is how you get along. That is how you get ahead in life. Not being closed-minded.
Good night.
I've been in rooms with CEOs, I've been in rooms with murderers. When I'm looking at them here, I can see the devil in them. I can see the dopey in them. But let's just give people the benefit of the doubt, my people. Even if you don't like them, even if you see the demon in them, give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's create a safe space. If they want to come and clear themselves, let them come. Because we need closure. We desperately need closure in this case here. Let me plug in this laptop before it go there. 1 second. Alright, my people, so the phone line is open. Let me turn on the phone. Let me turn on this phone here. Let's go to the comment section. I know there's a lot of comments. Hopefully, you know, in the comments about me out, you know. I hope not. Let's big up some of our channel members. Big up on yourself. Channel members, you saw this one coming. Who they tell you everything. And please, me I beg you, join, become a member today, and help us to grow. So Linda Williams, big up yourself in the chat. So we have Hazel Sweet.
From smart energy management to semiconductors and retail solutions.
So we have Marcia Prince, big up yourself. Marcia, big up again. Hazel, big up. I'm sure we have Maureen in the chat. Pick up yourself. So we have Gisetta Headley. Pick up yourself. Let's continue down. Yes.
He's not saying what
If
they're
I'm missing
saying in the
any
comments.
members, so we have Linda again. Big up yourself, Linda. And big up to all of the members then. New members and old members. And even those who have been riding the Yard Boss from the beginning.
Say that again.
You were saying something?
No, he said he's going to read out the comments, but he's not really reading them out, is he? Somebody said, it sounds like you're backpedaling.
Even if you're not big up on yourself. Big up to everyone in the chat. All the subscribers. Because over
Thank you, Sana. Thank you for the likes, darling. Thank you.
basket.
I appreciate it.
It's on. Feel free to call in and join the conversation. What do you think? If we have new evidence in the public domain, what would your views be if the crown witness is no longer the crown witness? Where do we go from here? Do you have any flexibility in your heart to say investigation, change, pivot? Let me know. Let me know, my people. All right, let's go to the comments here.
Yes, sir.
Then we can wait. So good night, Yard Boss. Good night, Yard Boss, and everyone on this platform. Yard Boss, you are the best. Thank you. Blessings to you, Mr. Yard Boss. Justice for Jayden Smith. Amen. So Maureen said, blessing on Yard Boss platform. May God help us to get justice for Jayden Smith. That is it. Justice for Jayden Smith. Wherever it come from. Somebody call, somebody hang up. I guess they're afraid to talk on the air. Good evening again, Yard Boss. Another journey on Jayden Smith. Justice for Jayden Smith. Yes.
Justice for Jayden.
Thank you, Yard Boss, for your interest working on Jayden Smith case to get justice. You see, people don't feel comfortable with everybody. That is the thing. You know? That is the thing. And I want to beat the people them, you know. People beat. But beating is justified because it's based on my crown witness. My crown witness are the boss, you know. And if the story them now add up to my crown witness and me not have no additional evidence, I go beat. Continue to beat and continue to research. And I've been calling to show us this and show us that. Show me a boarding pass. Show me an itinerary. I've been calling it for months. Hello, good evening. This is Yard Boss. You're live on the air. Hello?
Night, Yard Boss.
Yes. How are you doing?
I didn't hear the itinerary for Shanique. Did you give it out?
Not yet. I didn't get the release yet. But what I can confirm is this. I got it last night, right? And what I was able to verify is this, right? I was able to verify the cost of the ticket. So the person did send that to me. Okay? In order to present it to my audience, I always fact check. Okay? So I was able to verify the cost of the ticket, the seat that the person sat in, right? The airline, the airport that the person departed from, and the arrival airport, right? And the itinerary was for September 26, 2025, and the flight was actually delayed from the origination. Let me see if I can see the seat number. I can give you guys a seat number. That's not a big deal. I can give that out on the ear. Let me find it here. Let me find it. Alright, so let's see. So the seat number for the departure flight is 32C. And the person checked on one carry-on bag.
What?
That is what I'm allowed to give. The basic right now. I have the flight number. I have the time that it was departed. All of that good stuff. I have the duration of the flight. Any other questions?
Yes. I think Jayden went to school on Friday.
Yeah.
And I am wondering, someone at school gave Jayden information to go on Perth Road. Because why would he go on what would he be doing on Perth Road? Someone had to give him instruction to go up there. And I am wondering, who is that person? If it is the principal who was at school monitoring him all day, gave him that instruction to go up on Perth Road to meet whoever he said he was going up there to meet.
And the problem is he's not alive to even talk. You know? He's not alive to talk. Everybody's talking for him.
Exactly. And by listening to the interviews that the principal did, there is a number of information that you could gather from his interviews when you're looking back at his interviews. 6 months later, and you see all those lies. All those lies keep showing up now. When you go back through the interviews of the principal, you realize that there's a lot of lies that he has told. And I am wondering, why was he telling all those lies? What is he hiding? There is something about the principal that is, something ain't right with the principal in all of this.
And the problem that we're having is he's not doing what it takes to clear his name.
Yes, because you see, it's going to be so difficult for him to clear his name because of the interviews that he did. And he told so many lies in the interviews. And you have to wonder, how could he, what was he hiding? What is his involvement that caused him to be telling all these whole bunch of lies?
So true.
Even the principal is free to come over here and talk to us,
So true.
Even the principal is free. Yeah. To explain himself to the people. Because something happened to Jayden.
Yeah, something went wrong, and I think I have this feeling that the principal is so deeply and rooted involved. That's why the police is not able to, come forward and do much or say much about it because of the embarrassment and the shame, on the school and, the Mandeville and a whole.
This is so unfair. The mobile bill's just gone up. Again.
The police, right? Not saying I'm defending them. Okay? I'm a straight shooter. Based on what I received last night. Okay? They don't have enough evidence to charge any of the family members. Based on what I received. They don't. In order, I'm going to keep on telling you, right? In order to charge somebody for murder, these are the thresholds that you have to reach. You have to be able to track Jayden in the arms of wicked girl Shanique, in the arms of Mr. T, in the arms of anybody in the house. in the hands of anybody behind Begamat. You have to see them together to charge the people them with murder. That is how courthouse business go. That is how people get away with murder. So we have the timelines that we're tracking, but if them can't place like where you say now phone pings and all them things, they track Shanique by phone ping, track Jade, but Jade not even have no phone. So it would have to be like somebody have to see him going at the yard, somebody have to see somebody at the yard, and tie Jade with them people that in the house. And if you can't do that, people will get away with murder. Police them just can't charge you so. I'm not here to lie to my audience. The best chance we had is for Mr. T to remain the crown witness. And see Jayden going a wicked girl Shani car in the back of Megamart. And you can place her right there with Jayden. And right there so, we can charge that person with murder because you see them in the same vicinity so. But if the person was not there in the vicinity, Shanique is not responsible for the disappearance of Jayden if she was not in the area. You get what I'm saying?
No, she was. Wasn't there?
Not saying that all hope is lost, you know. I'm just being truthful to my people. Them.
Well, that's how it look like hope is lost.
So when are we going to get the ticket release, yeah, bro?
Still in negotiation. I have it, but I cannot, right? I have it. But in order for the people them to trust me, I can't release it until them say, go ahead. I believe they're gonna give me the go ahead. Because they're watching right now. Okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
have you seen the Megamart footage?
No, I haven't seen that. I'm gonna ask for it. I haven't seen it.
So lavalee.
I'm not even sure if the family.
So when if he even do reveal the itinerary, what's that gonna prove?
I mean, no.
Cause him just a say if you know if they can't place Jayden with none of them is like you don't have a case. So what the ticket have to do with it? Huh?
Just the time, I think, really. Just
the timing. Yeah.
Yeah, but even if you prove it timing or whatever, nobody never see Jayden with them. Nobody no come forth and say anything like that. As I'm just saying after what him just say a while ago. You know? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, oh boy.
yeah. Do you want to continue?
Must them have it. But the detective them should have the footage.
You know, no footage or nothing.
Yeah. The Manchester department, they did do some work, but they do not have the evidence to charge the people them for murder. You can't just charge people for murder. So if you not have yes, if them not see Jayden not going at the car, right? Off Perth Road. Remember Jayden was right there at the light at Perth Road, right? And if they did look at Jamaica Eye, right? and they see Jayden Smith walking, and he didn't get in the car, or you go charge somebody with murder, and him never get in a car. And even when him go on Perth Road and somebody at the big White House, say, them see Jayden, right? Them see him. No, if the people them did lower Jayden in that their house, you know, the police them would have to get a confession from them people because Jayden Smith does not have a cell phone. So a cell phone ping is not gonna put him at the house there. And if them go up, they go search and Jayden Smith blood there, then you can match it up with Andrew and then you get a DNA. Right? But all them things they have to come with evidence to charge people with murder. And in this case, yeah, that is why it's so difficult. And people, the prayer warriors, they must say we need a confession. You know? But right now, our only hope is see him up on the screen, Mr. T. For me, and over on this Yardbars TV, we don't know about nobody else. Right?
Yes, sir.
That is it.
Yeah, okay then, Yardbars.
All right. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
How much then could have confessed with you?
Not true.
Yeah. But whatever I said, it makes sense for real, you know.
Blessings of justice for our little brother, Jayden Smith.
Poor little brother, yeah, man. Tap up the screen, people. Tap up the screen. We have 2 hours. Underneath the camera, we got 10K.
Even this is your boss.
Huh?
What's that? Read.
Not bad. How are you?
I'm doing well. So I've been listening to all these things, and one of the things that I want to ask, I was watching you playing the interview with L.A. Lewis, and he was talking to Mr. T, and then he started talking to the 2 friends.
Yeah.
The 2 friends of Jayden.
Yeah.
And they said DeMar called them. Okay, so from get-go they were saying that there's a lock on Jayden's phone. So how did DeMar get Jayden's friend number to call him?
No, they're all friends.
Oh.
Yeah, they're all from the same community. So it's Jayden friend and it's DeMar friend.
Wow. So the other thing that I was looking at, and I also was looking to Price.
Yeah.
Surprise. And you were saying that the only person that have perfect timing and set timing was Shanique. Because she said she was at this place at that time and that time. But Mr. T didn't have like a set time to say I was there at that time and this is the perfect, like 9:15 or 10:15 or whatever the case is. And truth be told, if you're not planning something, then you don't even remember the time. So with that said, I think she's lying.
Yeah.
I think she's definitely lying. And,
there could be, right? There could be a defense for that.
I know that somebody have to. Because and the person that takes him to the place where they want him, it has to be somebody that he knows. It has to be a person that he knows, because he's not gonna get into a car with somebody that he doesn't know. So somebody that he knows, like Shanique or DeMar or somebody that he knows, has to be in the car for him to go in there.
Yeah, but you see the problem that we're having here, right? You have to prove it. You get
I understand that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like I have to go back to Donald's case. I know there's a lot of tests being done and all of that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if they have all these things are going out about the family, so why can't they take Mr. T and question?
Yeah, but what we know about Donnelly case? Tell me what you know about Donnelly case.
So I've been watching it where they said they didn't find the body. I don't really follow the case like I follow Jayden.
Yeah.
But they didn't find a body. But yet still somebody being charged for murder.
So you know why? You know why?
They find blood.
They saw Donnelly on CCTV footage within the apartment complex going in and never making it back out.
Okay.
They saw a coach. They saw a coach going over the balcony, going onto a truck, and going into Maxfield to wash. Was Donnelly's body in that the coach there? They saw a mattress in the house that was missing. Okay? So all of that right there, those are all circumstantial evidence, very, very strong circumstantial evidence, and very, very strong physical evidence or DNA was right there within the house. What we have for Jayden, we can't even place Jayden with a murderer.
No, but the thing is, I'm also looking at how the principal said somebody saw him. Somebody saw him. And then the aunt said somebody saw him. And then the Megamart footage, only the aunt saw that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This is just a crazy case that it's just heartbreaking that we can't even find something valid, like something to say, well, he was at this place at that time. Because the Megamart footage is not released to the public.
I think we can track Jayden, right? Going behind the back of Megamart. You can track him at the stoplight at Perth Road. After that, he's in no man's land.
Wow.
Yeah, after that, he's in no man's land.
I'm so sorry, though.
He does not have a cell phone for any pings, right? You don't know who pick him up.
Right.
You don't know, some people are saying him reach back at the yard, somebody from the neighborhood bring him back at the yard, but then you have to go depend on that person to put them life on the line to go talk. So if nobody not talking, and you can't, the problem is connecting Jayden in the presence of those that would harm him. And if you can't do that...
You know, I was listening to Tiger yesterday.
Yeah.
And he was talking to this guy that says he's a neighbor or whatever. Yeah. And he said they put up a picture with him with Jayden, and Jayden was smiling, and he was smiling with Jayden's aunt. And the guy came on there, and he was so upset, and they were trying to tell him that they didn't put up the picture to say that he had anything to do with the missing of Jayden, but they put up the picture to say that they have never seen Jayden smiling, but he was smiling in that picture.
Yeah.
And the guy was going off, and they were questioning him and asked him if he believed the family had anything to do with it, and he said no, the family trees been good and blah blah blah. And it's just like they're trying to press him for things that the guy's like, oh, I'm gonna tell him like other people them and whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's so much. It's like people know stuff, but they're not coming forward with it. Because I think that guy literally knows something. In the way he's talking and the way he's behaving, he knows something. But you just don't want to let anybody down. And like you said, the key witness is Mr. T. Anytime Mr. T decides to confess or come forward and say what he actually knows, because in the first place, I honestly don't think he knew everything. But in when he had the interview with the LA, after that, that's when he get the full detail of what goes on.
So let me ask you a question, right? You believe that Mr. T indeed saw Shanique at 9 o'clock in the morning on Friday?
Absolutely. Because he has no reason to lie. Like, why would he lie if he has no reason to lie?
And do you believe that he saw her at 2 o'clock again? Around 2, 3 o'clock? He said he
I don't know
saw
about this 2, 3 o'clock because then she left. So I couldn't say because he was saying that he doesn't really remember the time when he saw her after that.
But you're a juror on a case. You have to believe your crown witness. You say you believe your crown witness at 9 o'clock in the morning. Why wouldn't you believe your crown witness after 2 o'clock?
No, but he said he's not sure that 9 o'clock was sure.
Yeah, but he said he saw her in the evening. He wasn't sure whether or not it's 2 o'clock or 2:30.
When Mr. T did say that.
But it's same force MCR.
Yeah, but I agree that he saw her in the evening.
Yeah.
But the time, whatever he's saying, it's not concrete. So he had to see her in the evening.
And what if, let me ask you this question now. Remember, you're a juror on the case, right? And you have your crown witness, Mr. T. What if Shanique itinerary prove otherwise? Would you throw Mr. T as your crown witness and say something wrong with him?
Well, if the boarding pass proves something different, then I would have to go by the boarding pass. But yet still, like people been saying, and I believe that the boarding pass can be tampered with.
Yeah, a boarding pass can be tampered with, right? But what I did, you can't tamper with that.
Okay.
I'm not showing you guys any boarding pass. So you see that Shanique was on the plane and she was not on the plane.
You make my mind going all over the place now. So with this conversation, it's like something is not happening for you. What is not happening?
No, what I'm probing, right? Because you remember, right? We all started out with Mr. T being our crown witness.
Right.
With all of the sighting. And what I'm saying to you is, I received Shanique's boarding pass itinerary last night.
Right.
And what I'm saying to all of my people them over here, right? Credible people with flexibility, that if new evidence come into the play in the public domain, right, that throws a wrench in the crown witness timeline, you have to throw it out. You have to throw the crown witness.
Right. But this is what I'm saying. If you I hand the paper to you, the time when I hand the paper to you, I'm gonna know the time.
Yes, but do you remember the day? That is the problem.
Oh wow. So, oh my goodness. I don't know. It's just crazy.
Just wait until it play out. Let it play out. Right? Let it play out.
It's just crazy. Well, I just know that God has to intervene. Without the intervention of our Creator, this thing is gonna just go haywire.
Yeah.
But